Razer Phone hands-on review. It's official, computer hardware company Razer is stepping into the smartphone market with the Razer Phone. We were invited to attend the announcement event and, the way these things work, we got to spend a few precious moments with one of the Razer phones. As with all things Razer, gaming is the main theme here. Razer Phone hands-on. The Razer Phone is a solidly built device, even if it doesn't quite have the most imaginative design. It's clearly based on the Nexbit Robin, the cloud-centric smartphone by the company that Razer recently acquired. The Razer Phone is much larger and heavier though, an extra half-inch of display and over 1000 extra milliamps to the battery capacity will get you there. Razer seemingly didn't get the memo about flagships going all bezel-less this year, as its phone has a display frame almost as thick as that of the iPhone 8 Plus, and the proportions of that one date back to 2014. At least here you have a couple of powerful speakers flanking the display so it has something to show for it. And if our recent survey is anything to go by, many will be happy with the trade. The speakers themselves are really impressive. They produce deep and impressively loud sound. We had no trouble hearing them over an entire crowd of talking people. The Dolby Atmos branding might be as the one seen on the ZTE Accent 7, but the Razer Phone clearly has superior speakers. The fingerprint scanner is embedded in the power button on the side of the phone, that makes the Razer Phone a real oddity in the US. The maker best known for doing fingerprint sensors that way is Sony, and it has to disable them in its US units due to legal issues. Either way, the side is a very convenient position for the scanner, but it is so flat that it's impossible to detect by touch alone. On the other side of the phone sit the volume keys, no rocker here. They are sitting rather low, which isn't all that great when the phone is in portrait orientation. Yet they work great when the Razer Phone is in landscape mode, and this phone is all about that. After all, gaming and multimedia consumption are its forte. Ideally though, we would have preferred, if the buttons weren't as small and hard to push. Moving on to the screen, it's little wonder Razer started its presentation with it. The 120Hz ISO QHD panel not only has excellent image quality, but really add a touch of extra smoothness to the whole phone experience. It's one of those things that you never knew you are missing until you see it, but then realize it's making a big difference. Both games and general UI navigation feel great on the Razer Phone, but we wouldn't expect any less from a 2017 flagship, much less one that has its Snapdragon 835 backed by 8GB of RAM.